Now, here are 5 tiny coins and stocks that I'm accumulating personally right now. Right now, as the market is pulling back on this warfares, 5 of them, and you should be aware because they're all tiny, right? That means the potential is huge. They're so small, like 5 mil, 10 mil, that kind of market cap. Ones that I've never spoken about before. These are new coins that I've discovered. First of all, I think we're going to get the pullback. Look at this. I've been talking about this 103.5 area, and Bitcoin just keep on bouncing here, and I think the supply can't hold it up for much longer. So I do think we're going to get a breakthrough. Maybe not right away, because look, everyone's going short here. It's pretty much green, right? Mostly green. So that is why the price has been trading like this, because the exchanges don't want it to crash. Then traders make a lot of money and exchanges have to pay out that money. Maybe something like a one short squeeze in the next 48 hours. And then over the weekend, because over the weekend is when Trump said they're going to do the whole Operation Iran thing. So maybe one more quick squeeze up and then clear out some shorts, and then boom, we get that on the weekend. Something like that. Retest 100K, 99K. And that's the direction I think we're going. So without further ado, let's get straight into the 5 tiny coins I've been talking about. And first one is this one called Neura Labs. Well, what's Neura Labs? Okay. By the way, if I'm sponsored, I will tell you guys, right? This one I bought at a pink sale. You know that where they launch coins and it's public. Anyone can buy it. The pinksale.com. I don't want to do any advertising for those guys, but it's basically a public place where new cryptos are launched on a bonding curve. It's kind of like pump.fun, but not for meme coins, right? That's where I got into it. It's a public sale. Anyone could get into it. And I even told you guys I was doing this because here was a tweet from 2 days ago. I said Trump is about to release his own crypto wallet. It's a crypto wallet, by the way. And we can beat him to the punch. Oh, and this was Chainlink is now coming for this Neura Labs wallet, because Chainlink says adoption update, and they list this is B. No, this is a different coin, and Neura Labs is one of the 5 coins. So I was saying that it's an AI wallet, So that's what I tweeted 2 days ago, and I said, yeah, look, it's gonna be launching on Uniswap very soon. Of course, by this stage, I think pink sale already ended. But however, I also briefly told folks in my Discord as well. So for people who've been following me on my Discord or on my Twitter, you would have seen that I was talking about this launch. This is Neura Labs on what's it called, on Uniswap, and it's been a 2x so far. Market cap 6.5 mil, FDV fully diluted value 16 mil. So folks could have gotten in under 10 mil, and I think there's a lot of potential here. Where else would I have gotten in at the on the pink sale before it even launched? So yeah, it's a new AI wallet. Okay, so what are the other 4 coins that I'm going to be talking about today? Well, before we answer that question, first let's answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo Jimenez use? Well, Pablo uses the exchange that's non-KYC. That means you don't need to show any ID. That means even the exchange cannot see who you are. Of course, then Americans can use it, right? So I made this great deal with them. Just deposit and get 20% bonus, like deposit 100 USDT and get 20 USDT in futures trading bonus. Deposit 1,000 USDT and get 200 USDT in futures trading bonus, right? Just by trading, win a MacBook Pro, iPhone 16, Apple Watch, and even if you're just in the top 20 trading volume, you still get to win prizes. Okay, so this is limited time only, finishes on 11th of July. And for folks who are watching on YouTube, the link is in the description below. For folks watching on any other platform, basically just go to my profile page and click on this link tree or Stan link, and it should be the first deal that pops up because it's a great deal. Okay, let's get back to the markets, but keep in mind, folks, only on the Pablo link. Only on the Pablo link. So this is the coin Privix. This is the second coin I'm going to talk about, and it's from the name. We can see it's all about privacy. It's focused on privacy. It's essentially a DEX like Uniswap, decentralized exchange that focuses on privacy. So that means like if you trade on Uniswap, they can see the wallet and they can trace the wallet and eventually trace it back to the exchange where you onboarded your funds and eventually figure out who you are. This one is totally private. They can't even see the wallet that has been trading. So the narrative here is in privacy. And suddenly I found that the narrative of privacy is now hot all of a sudden. Why is the narrative of privacy hot all of a sudden? Well, I think it's because recently I saw a tweet. Someone said, you know, the stock called Palantir, which is helping the US government basically use AI to figure out who American citizens are and what they're buying, what they're spending on, what they're posting online. Extreme invasion of privacy. They said the higher the PE ratio of Palantir, then the more you should be worried about your privacy, because the PE ratio of Palantir is like 300x right now. So it's basically this huge tech company that US government, Trump, it's in the news, I'm not making this up, is planning to hire to basically go through all government agencies and some private websites to compile profiles of all Americans. Like imagine if they can see your social security, your driver license, your medical care, your employment history. They group that all together under one profile, and then what you tweet, what you say on Facebook, and all of that. So imagine all of that under one profile. It's kind of scary. Have a read in the news. I'm not making this up. So that's why this has been taken off. It's what, up how much? This was down at the peak or bottom, 2 cents, and now it's 90 cents. Wow, that's been a 45x move already. I only saw it when it was 5 mil. So I only caught a 2x so far. Like I only caught it around here. It's probably, well, geez, if someone caught that at 2 cents, 2 cents would have been 200,000. Just goes to show when the fear is the biggest, that's when to get in. But anyways, that's another lesson for us all. Now, the third one I'm going to talk about is actually one of those Bitcoin treasuries, like MetaPlanet, like MicroStrategy. You know, one of those stocks that actually hold Bitcoins, which is becoming a popular strategy right now. Because guys in my Discord, guys who've been watching my video, you know that MicroStrategy has gone up 50x. Like it's Bitcoin's only done a 7x so far, 6x, 6.5x, but MicroStrategy's done like about 8 to 9x more than Bitcoin in the last 2 years. So this one is tiny. Look at this chart. It's a stock called Vanadi Coffee. It's actually listed in Germany and Spain, Madrid. That's the Madrid exchange, or more popularly, you probably find it on the German exchange, which is the largest exchange on continental Europe. So it shouldn't be that hard to find. Let me just show you guys. This is the log chart. Let me show you what the chart looks like when I put it onto natural. This is what it looks like, right? So here it was at $34. Right, and here is at what's the price here? It's at 78 cents right now. So when I saw it, it was around 40 cents. So I've been dollar cost averaging into it. Now, don't panic because this is still insanely low and cheap. Look, it's basically right now the market cap is 12 mil euros. 12 mil euros. So just to put that into perspective, why is that still insanely cheap? Because what they're doing is they're trying to do what MicroStrategy did, which is raise $1 billion to buy Bitcoin. If they buy $1 billion of Bitcoin, then their market net asset value would be 1 billion. So usually these stocks are valued at like at least 1x multiple according to their net asset value. If you hold 1 billion in Bitcoin, then your market cap should be 1 billion. 1 billion compared to 12 million right now, that's almost 90x from here. Now, for such a tiny company, they're basically a coffee chain that's about to go bankrupt. They were at $34 and they dropped to something like 9 cents before they came up with this Bitcoin treasury strategy. It's a very desperate company, shall I say. These are all desperate companies like MicroStrategy, but this strategy has worked for MicroStrategy, it worked for MetaPlanet, and so everyone's copying it. Now, the thing is, how do we know they're going to raise $1 billion? Well, we don't, but they have said they're going to raise at least. They've been saying that they've got 2 different investors willing to invest $50 million each, so that's 100 mil. If they, let's say, on June 29th, which is when the meeting happens, if they only raise 100 mil, then their net asset value should be 100 mil, and that's still 8x from here. Usually, look, if you look at MetaPlanet, if you look at MicroStrategy, the price is actually 3 to 7x higher than their net asset value. So that means 100 mil net asset value minimum. I can't promise that, but that's what they're saying. They could be lying. Then you times that by 3 or times that by 7, that's 300 mil or 700 mil. Even at 300 mil, that's still something like 25x from here. Again, extremely risky. This is a coffee company that's about to go bankrupt. That's why its share price dropped from $34 down to like 9 cents, 10 cents or whatever. So extremely risky, and we should treat it that way. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, the fourth one is this one called Ratio 1. It's an AI coin. The team is fully doxed. They're based in Romania. And but you know, they're a bunch of PhDs, I think, from memory, from my research. And this coin has been listed on Coinbase, the website, not the exchange, Coinbase website, which is, I think, called base.org, O-R-G, Coinbase, the website. And basically, this R1 is like a platform where you launch your own AI apps. That's what they claim to do. Okay, the problem with R1 is that it's a docs team. The market cap is still small, like around just under 20 mil, I think. I found it around $4, which was when it was around 10 mil, 15, 12 mil. And no, that was 8 mil. And I told my the diamond section of my Discord, because I was not sure about R1. I'll tell you what the problem with R1 is. It sounds perfect, sounds like it's small, it's recognized by the Coinbase website, not the exchange, and it's an AI coin, sounds great. But the problem is this: it basically does the same thing as Netmind, NMT. Check out that coin. That was also an AI coin. They basically allow you to pull together your GPU resources and allow people to use your GPU resources remotely. And by lending out your GPUs to them, they give you tokens. It's kind of like mining. You get rewarded with tokens. So therefore, its total supply and its max supply are very different numbers. Total supply keeps on growing. So right now it looks like it's like at 17 mil market cap. But if people keep on mining those tokens, it can get to like a massive number, like 3-4 billion, right, in market cap already. So I saw that happen on Netmind, and eventually the coin dumped. But Netmind had a 500x run initially before people discovered that was the problem. So I don't know what to make of it. Is this going to have even a small run? Not 500x, but even a small run, like 5-10x, before people discover the problem and dump? Or will people remember Netmind, NMT already? Look that up if you want to know what's happening here. It's done like, this went up like, you know, almost a 2x since I told my Discord Diamond group about this. I bought a little, not sure what to make of it. So that's the fourth coin. Okay, and last but not least is this app on the Solana ecosystem. So Solmail, some people would recognize because I've spoken about it before. So full disclosure, I did 1.5 years ago. Yeah, 1.5 years ago, I did a promotion for them. So, but I am not doing any promotion for them anymore. Haven't spoken to them for like a number of months. So I told folks like 3 weeks ago that I was buying some when I saw it around here. And now basically it did like a 3.5x after I told folks about it. And then basically the enthusiasm is gone and now it's pulling back. So I'm actually adding more around here because the premise on this coin was that Solana season is coming. And basically I thought any coin with serious intentions, look how crazy that chart looks. It ran up to 80 mil and now it's back down to like not even 800,000. So 100, it had a massive run up and then a big dump. So basically, and I told folks about it when it was below 1 mil. It ran up 80x, right, after I told folks about it. So basically, the two reasons why I'm bullish about it, because one, Solana season is still coming. Because the Solana phone is still coming, nothing's changed. And two, the Solana ETFs are going to get approved in the next 2 months as well. So Solana could have a major run. Right now, Solana is down because a trading volume on pump.fund is down. So people assume, oh, well, the trenches, the casino, the trenches are over. But yes, the memes are over, but the memes are over, but the utility coins are coming because Wall Street is about to recognize like 8 ETFs on Solana is coming in the next few months, 2 months, 3 months maybe, and then the Solana phone is coming in August. So we're getting closer and closer to that. There's every chance we could have a pop, and because it's pulled back, so I'll add a bit more as this goes down. Not financial advice, obviously extremely risky, and thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you next episode.